Now if that doesn't go out, we recommend that you contact us immediately and we will send you a replacement cartridge. Now the replacement cartridge carries a brand new chip. It can happen that the chip can actually fail, so we're going to go through the very simple procedure here of actually changing one of these cartridges. So we press the ink change button again, which I'll remind you is the second button down from the top. That moves the cartridge to the ink change position. We then take out the pressure plate. We withdraw the yellow cartridge. Now this tube is a push fit, and so it easily undoes, and I'm just pinching that tube. That's our old cartridge which has a faulty chip, so we put that to one side. We fit our new yellow cartridge and we simply push the new cartridge in, as you can see there. Make sure it's secure. Now underneath we can see that the seal underneath there is intact, so all we now have to do is reprime the cartridge. Now the way to reprime the cartridge is we take the little bung off of the cartridge, as you can see here. Now with your kit you will already have the syringe. If you don't have the syringe, you can always order up a little syringe with your replacement cartridge, and we simply pull through a new consignment of ink, and as you can see here, it's nicely filling up the cartridge with ink. You can see it here, and this vacuum is pulling the ink through, and we continue with this until the ink, the yellow ink, appears at the top. Usually a single pull is all that's needed. We can then take this away. We throw that little bit of yellow ink away. That's sacrificial because we don't want any of the initial ink to be used. We can put the bung back in, and now we've got a brand new cartridge ready to go. Now we can now very carefully put our cartridge back in. We can replace the pressure pad, and we're ready to go. We simply press we plug in at the back, we press the little eyedropper button, which again is second down from the top, and that should bring the carriage back to the standard position. The little light should go out and we can continue printing. There is one extra little bit of maintenance that we can tell you about while we're talking about taking cartridges in and out. Now the reliability of a continuous ink system relies on the airtight seal of the seal that's underneath the cartridge there. So we have the seal of the cartridge which is pierced. Now this is an inkjet head. That's the head underneath there, and this little these spigots here, these little black spigots are the things that pierce the cartridge. Now if we fail to achieve an airtight seal between this seal here and that spigot, we will not achieve a reliable nozzle check. So our first line of defense, if we're not achieving a good nozzle check, is to take out all of our cartridges from our system, shine a torch down there, and you'll actually see these spigots in a line. In the case of an Epson R2400, you'll see 8 spigots in a line, and the little bit of maintenance that we recommend is to get a cotton bud, soak it in hot water, and clean around the edge of the spigot, as you see here, but also just at the top where you can see very fine holes, which is where the ink comes out. Again, clean around there as well. This is a good bit of maintenance that you can do. So you clean around each spigot around the edge and across the top there. And as an indication, if you get a dark ink colour on your cotton bud, that does indicate that you had some dried ink there. If it's a lighter ink colour, it indicates that it was simply pure fluid, and it's likely that you need to look elsewhere for your problem. But theoretically, if you've got a perfect clean spigot there, and around the top is nice and clear, and in addition to that, of course, if you've got any doubt about the integrity of this seal, we can simply supply you with a replacement cartridge that should bring your printer vacuum efficiency back to virtually 100% again. Thanks very much for watching.